What's going on, everybody? My name's Demon Spawn, aka Boss. Now, earlier tonight, in the middle of that ring, you see, I was out there with my brother, and we were talking about how Midwest was talking so much crap about how Lucha Underground was better, how he became the Lucha Underground champion, and now he's going to come to EVW and try to take my EVW title away from me. Well, to recap, and I'm just going to go over a brief recap here. You see, we were supposed to have a match 2-3 weeks ago up in Des Moines. And you see, I was there, ready to fight. Midwest was not there. Okay, so he did not show up for his title match. Okay. But that's besides the point. Okay. But earlier today, matter of fact, earlier this evening, you see, Demon Killer, my brother, so-called brother, was in that ring talking about so much crap about how apparently I was behind all the facts that, EVW is going to get sued, so on and so forth. You see, and in reality, I had so much proof. I had proof that it was his son, Midwest. He was the one that was behind all this. EVW wasn't going to get sued. It was just a hoax. He was trying to make me look like a bad guy. Well, that didn't work, you son of a bitch. You see, you talk about how we're brothers. You talk about our legacies. As we grew up, how we became the way we are now, how we became a tag team. You know, we just introduced ourselves as the Demon Killer, Demon Spawn as a tag team not too long ago. All of a sudden, you want to come out with this crap about, oh, so you're the one who's behind the lawsuit on EVW, or so-called lawsuit, should I say. Well, yeah, let me get to that. There was no lawsuit. The only reason why you were saying that was, again, to protect your so-called son of a bitch-ass son, Midwest, from fighting me, because you know I would destroy that bitch. You know I would take his life away and take him out of EVW. And even possibly end his career so bad to where he couldn't even go back to Lucha Underground. You see, I'm just going to make this very short and to the point. You see, you want to blame me for stupid shit. Whatever happened to never turn your back on family. You never turn your back on family, which is me, your brother. And you see, and you hit me. You swung at me. Which really got me pissed off. Which got me raging pissed off. Meaning, now I want to fight. Now I want to fight. Not for the EVW title, because you ain't worth the EVW title. You ain't worth any type of title. You made this personal. You made this all about redemption. You made this all about legacy. And you see, talking about legacy, you see, your legacy was crap until I got here. And that's why you're pissed off. That's why you tried accusing me of the lawsuit, which, again, was no lawsuit. Papers show right here that lawsuits were never handled. So, with that being said, Demon Killer was just making that shit up because he wanted to fight me. Does he want to fight me? That I don't know. Is that what I think? Yes. So don't get me wrong. He might not want to fight me. So let me rephrase that. he might not want to fight me, but what he just did and what he proved out there earlier today was the fact that he wants a fight. He wants a fight, either against me, or he's just picking a fight just because he's so good at running his fucking mouth. You see, so I'm just gonna toss it out here. I don't know if it'll be official. If it's up to me, I'll make it official, but I can't guarantee that Demon Killer would back out. You see, let's take things old school. What I want to do is make things extremely personal. You see, I want to make things personal to the point where he will apologize to his own brother. His own brother for saying that I tried to sue him in EVW and all the lawsuits and all that bullshit. Well, here's what we're going to do. All that was never true, but apparently you think it is. And so supposedly you're going to take your son's side even though I proved that it was him. You see, you talk about family sticks together. Family is this. Friends are like this. Best friends are like this. Brothers are like this. You see, the way I see it is you and I were brothers. 1, 2. Right there. You see? But then you turn your back on me. You think I'm the one that decided to try to sue EVW for what it was, for all the lawsuits supposedly that we had. And the fact is that you're right, we never did lose a lawsuit. We've always won. But here's the thing. The moment that you accuse me, that goes to a different level, my friend. You see, so here's what I'm gonna pitch here. Now, if you're a man, or I don't even know what the hell you are anymore. I don't even know. But if you're a so-called man, if you're a so-called bro, and you respect the word family and brothers, if you respect that, then you will accept my challenge. And no titles, no nothing. All I want is you and me in old-fashioned street fight. That's right. No holds barred match. Extreme rules. Anything goes. Any place. And we'll see who's the better man. You see, like I said, we're not fighting for no titles. You ain't worth a title. You ain't worth jack shit. All this is about is redemption. Revenge. And I promise you this. Rather if I'm walking in or out as the winner of this match, I will have my redemption against you. I will reclaim my legacy, which I have never lost, but that you're making a name out of yourself. You're using my legacy. My legacy. To boost your confidence up and to boost your legacy up because you put your legacy so down far into the hole that you can barely dig it out anymore, bro. Oh my God, man. I don't even know what to describe with you. You got yourself so deep and the only way you can crawl out of it is if you put somebody else back in the hole with you where you used to be. You got to fill that hole. You can't just simply climb out of it and brush off what you've done. You can't take the responsibilities that you have done to put your ass in that hole. The only thing you know how to do is climb out that hole barely to where you're almost out of it on your own, and then you got to grab somebody by the legs and shove them into that hole to help you out so you can stand on them to get out of it. Man. It ain't gonna roll like that. So, I'm just gonna cut it like this. I want you in a match. I want you in an old-fashioned street fight. Which means no DQs, no countouts, no submissions, can go anywhere in the arena. In fact, I don't want you in a no holds barred match. I want you in a falls count anywhere match. So the option is there for you, bro. And I hope to God your answer is yes. And you know what? If you're smart and if you're a man of your word, if you don't understand what I'm saying, read my lips. If you're a man of your word and the word means family, means anything to you, brothers, respect, then you accept my challenge and we get this out of the way and we get back to kicking ass. You see, because I honestly think you and I would be a good tag team. You were the one that took this to where it didn't need to go. You know, we could have simply talked about this backstage and I could have proved it back then. But then again, you had to call me. You had to talk about this on live broadcasts about, how I tried to help sue EVW. Again, not true to those of you. But supposedly to him, it is. So, I guess apparently he's trying to sue EVW for finally realizing that he does not belong here anymore. And not saying that to be harsh, man. Because if you can one day prove it to us again, then more power to you, man. That's why I'm issuing this challenge. Because I want you to realize what you have done. And that you dug the hole so deep that you are buried alive in it. So, again, I'm challenging you to a falls count anywhere match. No rules, no disqualifications, no countouts, no submissions. Just you and me in an old-fashioned falls count anywhere match where I will destroy you. Rather if you win or if I win, whatever, my promise to you is you will never be the same again. You will never be a demon killer again. You may say, you're going to always be a demon killer, but you know what? After that match, you may be a demon killer inside, but your ability and affection to be a demon killer will be no more. So, like I said, it's your call if you accept my challenge. It's your call. And I mean, I'd honestly think about it, because if you don't, not to put fear in your eyes, man, because I know you don't fear easily, but if you don't accept my challenge, there's a long life ahead of you, my friend. Because I'll get you. You can either do this the easy way and accept my challenge like a man, and we put this behind us, be bygones. Or, when the time is right, and when you're least expecting it, I will kick your ass myself, my way. And I promise you, my way, it will be so, it will be so good. You see, because every time you see your, like, your typical face, your nose will be over here. And you see, I'm gonna knock your teeth out. I'm gonna cut your hair and put it in where your teeth used to be. And every time you move your neck, all you hear is. So every time you move your head like this, even like this, you see, I don't want to do that to you, man. Oh. And if you don't accept my challenge, you might as well just not come back to a ring, man. You might as well just figure something out without being in a professional wrestling ring. Not just in EVW, not just in Lucha Underground, but wherever it is in the world. I suggest you don't get in the ring, because wherever you're at, I will find you. And that's a promise. That's not a threat. That is a damn promise. So, you accept my challenge and we settle this like men, or you don't accept my challenge and you run like a coward ass bitch that you are, like your son mid with this, and you just get on out of here, try to make a name for yourself somewhere else, which that won't happen, because you know what? Either way, I will find you and I will rip not just you apart. That message goes to you and your son. So, I look forward to hearing your response to this message and to this statement here. And that is, are you man enough to accept my challenge, my fight? Or are you just going to back out like a bitch, like you always were? So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the exclusive broadcast of the EVW channel. And again, I look forward to hearing what Demon Killer has to say. I don't know when he's going to respond to this. I hope it's damn soon. And I hope to God he's watching this message, rather if he's watching it now or later. But I promise you one thing. I promise you guys one thing, that after he reviews this video, after he reviews this conference meeting that I am having discussing his fuck up, I guarantee you he'll come up with some lame ass excuse saying that it's my fault, that he will not fight me because it's not worth his time, it is not worth his legacy to fight me. Well, you know what? You say what you want, bro, but the statement still stands. You are nothing more than a bitch. Make it right and fight me. Don't, you'll die.